Mr. President, today I rise to commemorate, along with my distinguished colleague and friend, Senator Jerry Moran, to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Kansas State University, home of the ever-optimistic Wildcats. Since its beginning, Mr. President, even before Kansas joined the Union as a free state, all the way up to today, why Kansas State University continues to provide a first-rate education to thousands and thousands of students. To quote the K-State alma mater lyrics, "I know a spot that I love full well." I, along with more than 200,000 alumni, am proud to call Kansas State University my alma mater, as did my father and also my son. The year was back in 1858, when Kansas was only a territory, not even a state. A group of local settlers founded Bluemont Central College. Then in 1863, only 2 years into statehood, the state legislature and governor became some of the first to accept the terms and conditions of the Morrill Act, thus creating the land-grant system of colleges and universities. On February 16, 1863, the Kansas State Agriculture College, formerly known today as Kansas State University, received a land-grant charter and became the first operational land-grant institution in the United States. And over the past 150 years, why Kansas State has progressed and expanded to accommodate the growing needs of its students and the people living in our state of Kansas, the people that it serves so well. So today, Kansas State University is comprised of nine academic colleges, ranging from liberal arts to veterinary medicine. The university has expanded its campus in Manhattan to include an aviation and technology school in Salina and an innovation campus in Olathe, Kansas. Also, Kansas State University Research and Extension has a presence in every county in Kansas, all 105. And these offices are a source of vital information to every farmer and rancher in our state. We are staying true to our land grant roots. Back in 1863, Kansas State University's first enrollment, a mere 14 students, 14. This school year, Kansas State University reached a record enrollment of more than 24,000 students. And these students hail from all 50 states, over 90 countries. Out of this diverse population, the university has produced industry leaders, heads of state, humanitarians, generals, gifted scientists, and a few public servants. Kansas State University has received national recognition for the exceptional education it provides students year after year. Kansas State continues to have college programs ranked best in the nation. The university has been recognized as a leader among public universities in total number of Rhodes, Truman, Marshall, Udall, and Goldwater scholars. Now, I can't talk about my alma mater without mentioning Kansas State University's athletic program, more especially in recent years. But since its first football game way back in 1883, dedicated fans have been coming to the sports arenas to support our athletes and our teams. This intercollegiate athletic program has complemented the education that is provided at the university and has been a great source of purple pride for both alumni and Kansans. As Kansas State University looks toward the future, it sets new goals for the institution and for its students. Launched by President Kirk Schulz in 2010, K-State 2025, the university's strategic plan strives to make Kansas State University a top 50 public research institution within 15 years. So thanks to the work that has been done throughout the past 150 years and the research that continues today, I have no doubt that Kansas State University is on track to achieve this very important goal. Throughout this week and weekend, students, staff, alumni, and friends of the university will gather in Manhattan, Kansas, the Little Apple, to celebrate the history of Kansas State University. On behalf of the United States Senate, it is my honor to congratulate Kansas State University on its accomplishment over the past 150 years. As the alma mater song says, it is truly a spot that I love full well. Every man a Wildcat. I yield to my distinguished friend and colleague, Senator Moran.
Mr. President, thank you. I thank the gentleman from Kansas. There is no K-State alumni, no individual from our home state who bleeds that color purple more fervently than the senior senator from Kansas. And it's an honor to join him here today to recognize the significant accomplishments on the 150th anniversary of the first land-grant university college in the nation. Senator Roberts comes to the Kansas State University through his family, his father as well as his son, and I have become acquainted with Kansas State University as a citizen of our state, in which we see each and every day the benefits that accrue to the citizens of our state because of the academic research, the education, the extension of education across our state that benefits each and every citizen. So it is with great pleasure that we honor the accomplishments today of this university. It has had tremendous leadership. In my early days in Congress, President Wefald in many ways created a great opportunity for Kansas State University to excel, to become something different than it had been, to move forward into the future. And now with the leadership of President Kirk Schulz, his leadership only accelerates the opportunity for Kansas State University to provide new and beneficial services, education, and benefits to the people of our state, to our country, and to students around the globe. Kansas State University is known for its agricultural background, its support for the significant industry in our state. Farmers and ranchers look to Kansas State University for education, for technical support. We know of their importance in that #1 industry in our state. But as Senator Roberts said, engineering and aerospace, now a campus at Salina, Kansas, dealing with aviation and avionics, with UAVs moving to the future. A campus in Johnson County, the suburbs of Kansas City, in which additional research, bioscience, is being accelerated. And so in each and every circumstance, Kansas State University contributes to the economy and the well-being of the citizens of our state and our country. I know Kansas State University as a parent. Both of our daughters attended Kansas State University, and one remains a student there. And I remember the first day that I wandered my 17, 18-year-old daughter onto campus for a campus tour. And at the end of the day, and I would admit that we had visited other universities as well, but at the end of the day, Kelsey said, "Dad, there is no place more welcoming, no place more like home, no place in which I feel I'm a part of a family than Kansas State University." And that attribute is something that I think K-State exhibits so well, and that causes Kansans to be so proud of the Wildcat tradition, which is, it is a sense of family, that we're in it together, that people are our friends. And it is a very comfortable and enjoyable learning environment for students, and we've seen it in our family. And now our youngest daughter, she followed her older sister to Kansas State University, and now a beginning student in the College of Veterinary Medicine. Another area that Kansas State University is so highly regarded is the study of animal science. K-State in Manhattan, Kansas is the western border of the Animal Science Corridor, the eastern border being that place that all Kansans, regardless of alma mater, despise, the University of Missouri. And so from west to east, this corridor, the Animal Science Corridor, is bounded by the research scientists and educators and schools that increase the likelihood that Americans are going to have nutrition, be well-fed, and have a safe and abundant food supply. So it's an honor to be here to pay tribute to the many leaders at Kansas State University, those who have come before, and those that will follow President Wefald and President Schulz, to make sure that Kansas State University remains that place of higher education and learning in our state, but also to make certain that Kansas State University, Manhattan, Kansas, is always that place called home, where students from across our state and around the globe feel like they found a family and a place to learn and to prove their lives and to make certain that they contribute to the betterment of our world. So it's an honor to be here with one of the most distinguished alumnus of Kansas State University, my colleague and friend, Senator Roberts, to wish that Kansas State University many more years of success in providing education to our students and moving our state forward in ways that will only benefit not only this generation, but those that follow us. So congratulations, Kansas State University. Happy 150th birthday. Mr. President, I yield back to the senator from Kansas.
Thank my dear friend and colleague. Excuse me, Mr. President. I thank my dear friend and colleague more especially for highlighting what K-State's all about, and that is family. If you choose to attend Kansas State, and many do, many come from small-town America, many come from big cities, but I think they're all struck by the family atmosphere. And the thing that I think is rather remarkable, even in having the privilege of talking to some of K-State's football teams and some of the athletes, both basketball, football, all sports K-State, and you're always able to tell them that thousands and thousands of fans from K-State know them, know their history, know where they're coming from, and always support them, regardless of the outcome. And so K-State is a family. K-State's legendary coach, Bill Snyder, who has achieved miracles on the football team, or on the football field with team after team after team, always stresses family and togetherness and the proper role of athletics and education. When my son David went to K-State, he immediately fell in love with K-State. He didn't have much of a choice as far as I was concerned, but he did really enjoy himself at K-State, and basically I'm struck by the fact that many of his friends who are graduates, when that day comes when you graduate or when you leave K-State, those generations really stick together, and they are friends for life. It is in that vein that I think that the Senator's remarks are certainly right on target, and I thank you for that. I'd be happy to yield.
Mr. President, Senator Roberts raises something that I wanted to make so clear, which is that Kansas State University has been so kind and so beneficial to our two daughters. And while they found it to be home and like family, they have excelled and learned, advanced their lives both personally and professionally in ways that are so important to us as parents. And we have nothing but commendation to offer to Kansas State University for the kindness and opportunities they've created for our own daughters as they pursue their goals in life. And so it's a very personal opportunity for me to express this gratitude to Kansas State University for making it so good for the things that a mom and dad, that Rob and I care so much about, our two daughters, Kelsey and Alex. K-State is an important component of their lives, and we again are so appreciative of the role that that university has played in educating our children. I yield back to the senator from Kansas.